conference has actually been really interesting for me. I think that it's really important to be discussing issues around teaching and learning and developing practice. From my perspective, I'm focusing on issues around safe spaces and how that links to things like pedagogies. Similarly, there are spaces, or two types of safe spaces, that I consider looking at issues around safety and issues around diversity, and sometimes those things overlap. Trying to encourage people to take into account perhaps the voices that aren't always so dominant, but also creating safe spaces. So this conference has been really great at raising some of those issues, and hopefully that it provided some thought-provoking issues for staff to be thinking about when preparing their own teaching, and also thinking about the spaces in which they're teaching. Thank you very much.
So part of my presentation is going to be looking at how particular sorts of students who maybe have had more disadvantaged backgrounds, what happens to them when they come into higher education, and how we actually enable them to feel a sense of belonging and mattering to a particular organisation or institution. Minoritized ethnic backgrounds, so they might have looked across different religions or different other social affiliations. I think all of these sorts of conferences are really important. I think it's vital that universities bring their staff together to talk about the things that are working well, but also to think about the challenges that they're facing as higher education shapes and changes over time. What does it mean to think you may or may not matter to your particular university? And it's all about students at the end of the day. It's about making sure that their experiences are the best they can have, whatever their background and whatever their circumstances.
I would say that an event like this has achieved its goals when it's moved people on, when it's reached a point where I can change my practice tomorrow, next week, as a result of things I picked up during an event like this. They got to do with practice, they got to do with research, they got to do with their own professional development. All of that together constitutes enhancement. And these events are very, very useful, very powerful tools for self-enhancement, for community enhancement, sharing practice, and becoming better professionals as a result.
As a student, I think the conference is very interesting for me to be at, and the most interesting bit for me was when they awarded the staff, and what I liked was that none of them knew that they're gonna get an award, and they were very surprised, pleasantly surprised obviously. So this is what I liked most, and the fact that Usha, my course leader, actually got a certificate as well, so I'm very, very glad for her.